long time. I feel like good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Koi Auction House, Elite Koi's Saturday auction. Just me and Deck, you're going to have to put up with today. Michael's having an extra day off today. I think it's Charlotte's birthday. So happy birthday to Charlotte if you're watching. Hope you have a nice day. What we got?
So we've got 20 fish for you today, various starting prices. So we will display them on the screen with the starting prices.
Yeah, if there's, I think we've had a few new people join us this week, certainly in the Koi Auction House. So if you join us for the first time and you want to know what all the auctions is about, is all you need to do is to comment the amount that you wish to bid, and then obviously when we close it, the highest bidder, the first comment on the screen, is the one who wins the fish. What we do ask is, because there's a bit of a time lag, just to avoid any disappointment, is that you bid early, keep it quick, and when you finish bidding, if you are in the bidding process and you withdraw, if you can let us know, then we know we can confidently move on to the next fish.
Yeah, we'd say give us a thumbs up so we can track who's bidding and who's finished.
Yeah. So if you join us, good morning, Douglas Coy, Paul, Richie, Edward. Thank you for joining us. Just one other thing before we start is the burn the bill. So burn the bill. One of you will go into the draw today. Today. So what I'll start with what the burn the bill is. The burn the bill is where over 4 weeks, one person who's won a fish in the auctions go into the wheel. We draw it. We then draw one winner who will be credited the amount that they spent on their koi, so they can buy another koi with that fish. So, and that draw for the previous 4 weeks will take place at 11 o'clock next Saturday morning. It's just so we can get all the names in the wheel and everything. It's all not so rushed, but there will be somebody from today who goes into the following one in 4 weeks' time. So hope that makes sense. Morning, Paul, Jane, Andrew, Michael, Paul. Thank you all for joining us. Right, shall we?
Yeah, we'll get started.
Get the show on the road. We've got loads to tell you. There's so much going on at Elite Koi, as always. We'll get the auction started. First up, we're going with this Shiro Tori, 16 centimetre Tosai from Yamanaka Oya. You can really see some sumi starting to develop on this fish. The sumi is the black, and as you're looking at that there, I'll just say, yeah, there's £25 is the opening bid on the Koi Auction House with Ian.
So you can open us up throughout the week. All the fish are listed on the Koi Auction House on the Monday. So throughout the week, if you do want to bid, you can bid throughout the week. Yeah.
And if also you can't join us on the Saturday morning auction, you can always phone up and leave us a proxy as well, so we bid on your behalf. So back to this one. Shirotori, they take quite a while to develop and bed the colours in Shirotori. In my experience, it can take up to like 6 years for them to fully bed the patterns in and the colours. With this koi here in front of us, you can see the black's powering through on the tail. But if you look under that skin on the shoulders, there's like a blue tinge to it, like a grey shade. That is sumi. That's black under the skin that is going to come through. It's going to burst through at some point. Now, what we do know with sumi is that it generally prefers cooler temperatures. What you'll find with your Shiros and your black on fish, generally speaking, is that as the water temperature starts to cool, which they're doing now, the black will become lovely and thick and luxurious, really inky. Yeah. So I think sumi is actually taken from something to do with the kraken squid, the ink in the squid. I think that's where the term originates from. Some useless information there for you. if anybody's got any corrections, or if you'd like to add anything, chuck it in the comments box, and we can have a discussion around things like Sumi and Benny colours, patterns, all that type of thing. So Richie's on his way up. Yeah, good morning, Keith. Neil, good morning. I hope you enjoyed your holiday. Keith's bouncing back to recovery now, which is great to see. So hopefully we'll be seeing Keith before too long.
So he's with Ian at £25. You can steal it for an additional £1.
Yeah, I think this one. Have we got any bids on it?
Yeah, it's with Ian. Just the starting bid on the Facebook.
I mean, on the stream. so we won't let this one go too long, folks. If you want to bid on this one, make it quick now. Like I say, put your bids in nice and early, get them going, and then we can really keep the auction moving along. I'm going to end this one now. So it's with Ian at £25. I'm going to say going once, twice, 3 times, and that one is sold to Ian. Well done, Ian. Just while Deck's loading up the next one, we'll get this one going, and then we can tell you about building a box and all good things like that if you wish to do so. So next up is Yamabuki Ogun. Beautiful yellow on this fish here. Another Yamanaka Oya fish, 15 centimeters, toe size. These are possibly a little bit bigger now, aren't they? Yeah. So when this video is it a new video?
Is it couple weeks? It's a few weeks old, but it's fairly new. So Edward's gone £26 on this. It did start with Ian on the group at 25.
So Edward's gone 26. Yeah, I mean Yamanaka Oya fish. We've had a really good season with these. These are the fish that was in pond 9 as you came into the shop on the left hand side. There's cracking fish in there throughout the season. These are the last of them, aren't they?
Last of them, yeah.
To go. So if you're looking for a Yamanaka Oya fish, like I say, he's a really good breeder, very consistent in his quality that we found over the years. This fish is flawless. The colour on it is just beautiful, running all the way through. Edward's saying they grow well. Yeah, I think Edward had a couple of Yamanaka Oya fish a little bit earlier in the season. So again, if you join us for the first time, folks, and you're wondering what's going on, you can bid on any of these fish. If you're unable to come to Elite Koi to collect them, we can ship them out. There is a shipping cost, which is £30 per box, and they go to you overnight courier from here. So we always send them out. We double bag them, make sure there's oxygen. We condition the fish ready for travel. So your fish will always arrive in really, really good condition, good water, all that type of thing. You don't have to worry about receiving fish in poor water. If you want to make the most of that shipping charge as well, and you want to bid on multiple fish over, let's say, the next 3 or 4 auctions, then let us know when we send you the invoice, and we'll put the fish to one side so you can build a box. And fish of this size, we could get 12 in a box at this time of the year now. So when you divide that shipping cost across 12 fish, it works out at less than £3 a fish. So you're getting really good value for money in terms of the shipping. Good morning, Trevor. He's saying morning, chaps, and Tracy, of course. So welcome back to the UK, Trevor. I think he's been away again. Wayne's gone 28 on the Yamabuki Ogun. The other thing is as well, the koi will come with the identification certificate there. The Elite Koi one, that just gives you the variety, the breeder, the age, and the size. And this was when the image was taken, the date at the bottom there, which was 29th of the 6th. So way back in June, this one, 29th of the 6th, 2025.
So he's with Richie at £29. If you are finished bidding, make sure you give us a thumbs up so we can know where we are. So we're just waiting on Wayne, Paul Whitman, and Edward to come back.
Yeah. So, as you all know about the Fastest Finger First event that's coming at the end of the week, the Harvest of Excellence, which is a Mara Hero grow out. I'll speak about that when we get into the next fish a little bit, but a really exciting event coming next Friday. It'll be an online event, and it's going to be held at 8 p.m. on the evening. I'll go through the details and what to expect when we get on to the next fish. Edward's finished on this one. Paul Whitman's gone 30. Excellent fish these for investing a bit of time and effort in, certainly over the cooler months. There's some good quality in this fish.
Yeah, it's got nothing else to hide behind, single colour.
No, it's just the more I'm looking at it, the more I'm being drawn to that lovely clean head. It's a metallic koi, so it's got a really strong luster and shine to it, which just tells us that it's a really healthy koi. And good quality skin as well, good luster. So Paul Mullen's gone 32. Paul Whitman's finished. Wayne's finished. I think just Richie. Yeah. So the bids with Paul at £32. What I will do is I'll just ask anybody who hasn't been in the auctions before as well. There's a contact bar across the bottom of the screen there. If you can either message us your email address or send us an email, then we know where to send the invoice to. And then, of course, you can always let us know whether you want to build a box or whether the fish is ready to be shipped. One thing we will never do is, which is just got 31, the bids with Paul at 32, Richie. I think he's just listening to it, yeah. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, we'll never send fish out unless we've been in contact with you first. So we like to make sure that somebody to be there for when the fish arrive at your house, and then it saves the fish unnecessary travel or being sent back and that type of thing. So if you are waiting for fish, then please give us a ring. It's not that we've ignoring you, we're just waiting for that contact to be made so that we know when you want them to be shipped. So Richie's gone 34.
Michael's joined us.
Good morning, Michael. So I could just see him there now with his party hat on, his streamer going out. Wish Charlotte a happy birthday from us, Michael.
So Paul's on 36.
So bidding between Paul and Richie at the moment. Remember, anybody can bid at any time. If you want to come back in, you can do.
Good morning, Steve. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, the fastest finger first coming on Friday, just while Paul and Richie are bidding away on this one. We'll go through it a little bit more. So we'll start with what is a grow out. A grow out is where we've selected 50 koi from Marahiro. They've all been photographed and certificated, and they're actually in the grow out pond now, which is pond 12. What will happen is their fish will stay with us until the end of March, early next year. We're going to keep them in a temperature controlled pond. We're going to keep them warmer than ambient temperatures, and we're going to feed them a really good diet multiple times of the day. And the plan is to get as much growth and development on them as possible, ready for when you take them early next year. 50 fish, we've done these grow outs before. They respond really well when we limit the number to 50. So this grow out as well is going to be lasting for 6 months plus. When you think the fish are already in there now, they're already being fed. I think they're on 5 feeds a day at the moment, aren't they? Before we've raised the temperature. So these fish will be in that environment for 6 months. A really good way of buying a fish and then letting us get it developed for you over the cooler months. The 50 fish, we're going to try and get them listed on the Koi Auction House on Monday so you can have a good look at them. They will all be listed on the website. However, on the website they'll sold out. They'll show a sold out before it goes live on Friday at 8 p.m. So if you want one of these fish in the grow out when they all go live at 8 p.m, have the Koi for sale page up, refresh the screen as soon as it turns 8 o'clock. The fish will then be able to put it into your cart and check out with it, and the first person to check out obviously gets that fish. Now there is a wild card in there, which is a good size Sankey, 40 centimeters. already, which is going to go through the grow out with them as well. That's going to be priced similar to the other fish that are in the grow out.
Yeah. Steal whoever gets it.
Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of competition for that one. So make sure I'd go onto the website early and just get familiar with where the koi for sale page is. www.elitekoi.co.uk. Get familiar with where the page is and the refresh button, and then just get used to it so that you've got the best chance possible of checking out at the end of it. The other thing, of course, you can do is you can join the Elite Koi Club, which then we've already got your payment details saved, and that will save you time at the checkout. So $69.95 for a 12-month subscription, again available on the website. If anybody wants to go for that, then go and check out with it, and it'll just save you a little bit of time at the checkout, and also you'll get 5% off the value of the fish when you buy it as well. So a little bit of another incentive there.
So that is the bidding all done. Richie's give us a thumbs up. So it is with Paul up £36.
There we go. They're going once, twice, 3 times, and sold to Paul. Well done, Paul. You'll have to excuse me. So, has anybody got any questions about the fastest finger first or the grow out that we're doing? Fire them in now. If you've got any questions about anything, fire them in. Use this time with myself and Deck here to ask any queries, or if you need any help with anything, fire it in, and if we can do, we will do. So, morning Ashley, morning Keith. Keith saying it's a bit damp in Wakefield. Yeah, we've not done that for a long time, have we? So let us know where you are in the country, and let us know what the weather's like. Be interesting to see how it is with Richie. He's, of course, travelling up to see us at the moment. So, but it's pretty overcast in Grimsby. Temperatures down to about 12 degrees, I think, aren't we?
Yeah. Pretty cold one today.
Yeah.
So Stephen has opened us up at £30 on this shower from Yamanaka Roya. Currently 17 centimetres. Yeah,
nice fish. Look at the pattern on that head. That's that Sumi development. That's the term for that is called menoir. It always reminds me of a French name, that, but it's almost like a lightning strike coming down the head of the fish, over the back of the shoulders and straight down to the nose. Very desirable in the show of that pattern. And of course, if you was looking at a kahaka, it's 2-step. You've got two patches of red there. The Sumi's developing beautifully over the red. There's none covering the white except for the tip of the nose there. So gorgeous fish this. I do like the width of the shoulders as well.
Yeah, big-bodied.
Big-bodied fish. Yamanaka Oya, toe size 17 centimetres.
Still got quite a bit to do with the Sumi as well. That's still developing. I reckon it is going to thicken up just on the back of its head and towards its the tail.
Yeah, it's definitely a progression fish, isn't it? You're going to see a lot of change, development in this fish. You can see the colour just starting in the pectoral fins. The one at the top of the screen now, there's a lot of Sumi, a lot of black in it. This one on the near side of the screen is starting to colour up now. The term for that is called motor guru, and that's that will thicken and fill in the whole of that pectoral fin as the fish matures and develops.
So
nice.
She's gone 31.
Yeah, 31 with Richie. Nice koi, that. Nice koi. So let's have a look what the weather's like. It's damp in Wakefield. It's pouring in Aberystwyth, Keith says. Edward's fish are still feeding like it's summer. Yeah, there's a lot of on Facebook. We've had a lot of engagement in a post that we put out about the temperatures now starting to cool down in terms of feeding the fish for the winter or the cooler months. The advice at the moment now is probably, now we're getting down to around the 12-degree mark, is to start mixing out your high growth of your mix and start introducing either Takazumi Vital or Takazumi Gold Place in place of the growth. And all it is, it's a lot more, it's a lot easier for the fish to digest, and you can feed both them feeds above 4 degrees. We have actually, with the Gold Plus done koi grow outs before, and it's a good food for still putting size on them despite being really easily digestible for them. So any questions on feeding as we're getting into winter, as we're getting into the autumn, fire them in. Pompey is overcast but fair, 18 degrees in the pond, 17, so not too bad on the south coast with Trevor. That is a good temperature. Wigan, it's chucking it down. And Paul's just saying they're even Yugen. Yeah, that's another good point there. Paul, of course, Yugen is the immune boost food, and if the fish are still feeding like mad, get a session of Yugen in them for 5 days as soon as possible. And that will help the immune systems as they go into winter, and even more so as they start coming out early next spring.
No, the Ginmat Super hasn't been yet, Robert. It's still to come.
So Richie, 31 on this one. Is anybody else bidding?
No, no one else bidded.
Shall we get this one done then?
Yep.
31. This is your last call for bids, folks. Last chance to get in on this beautiful shower. 31 with Richie. I'm going to say going once, going twice, going 3 times, and that one is sold to Richie. Well done, Richie. Next up, Marahiro koi. So this is very similar to some of the koi that will be in the grow out. It's a Marahiro fish, 21 centimetre size. It is tosai, of course. Remember, all the fish will be having the birthdays pretty soon, so your tosai will be moving up into Nisai stage. That all refers to the date on the certificate if you're looking at your certificates. But this beautiful Makashi Ogun, a golden colour koi. Any bids?
No bids on it, so I've gone with a starting bid of 45.
Yeah, so we're looking at 45 to get this one going. Now, this is the type of fish that you will see in the grow out, of course. If you want to put some size on these fish yourself, or if you're doing your own grow out at home, these fish are absolutely ideal. Makashi Ogun, they grow well, single coloured koi, very confident. They're a little bit like chigois in terms of nature. They'll come and feed from your hand. Nice fish.
Yeah, very nice. Clean pet fins, really clean scalation.
Yeah, you can see the fukurin, which the fukurin is that skin border around each scale. It's very prominent on the backbone of this fish where that crisscross effect is. And yeah, in a young fish, that is really, really strong. Of course, as it grows, each scale becomes its own focal point on the fish. Amazing effect. And there's not much can really go wrong with this koi in terms of the pattern changing or anything, because it doesn't have one. You've just got a little bit of darkness within each scale as well, just to intensify that effect. I do like Makashi Ogun. I like a big Makashi Ogun. They look pretty special. So, have we got anybody openers up at £45? I won't be dropping the prices on them, folks, because like I say, I'm quite happy to bring these on myself over the winter. That would even make an addition for my pond early next spring. I like them so much. So £45,
yeah,
surely.
It's one of them varieties where you go a while without seeing them, and then out of nowhere they suddenly pop back up.
Yeah, yeah. I remember last year we had a lot of Merengue Ogans, didn't we? And when we got to this point in the auctions, it was almost as though there'd been too many Merengue Ogans. This year you can't find them.
Same with Benigoys.
Benigoys, yeah, really, really scarce. So Makashi Ogans, get them while you see them, because fish of this quality, and certainly from Marahiro, this size, may not be available next season.
Yeah, it's hard to say what comes available each season, because until you go out there, you're blind.
Yeah,
you don't know what's.
And it seems to change. The mixes seem to change a lot. Don't they? Last year, a lot of Kiyotori. This season, not so many Kiyotori. But then, of course, the Kiyotori that do come through demand a higher price because there's more demand for them. So these fish are excellent value at this. £45 is an absolute steal for a 21 centimetre Japanese koi with its own identification certificate. Remember, what you're seeing on the screen there is the fish that you will receive as well. So the size is on the certificate, the date on the certificate, all the details with that certificate, which comes with the fish. So you really can buy with confidence in these auctions. There's no special lighting on there. It is what it is, isn't it? It's not even done in the outdoor, that lighting. It's done in inside the shop there by Pond 9.
Yeah, it's always, if you can get down, come and see us and actually view the auction koi in person.
Yeah. So this one I'm going to. Oh, there we go. Trevor's coming at 45. Well done, Trevor. I was just about to end it there. I've got my keys. I'll have to pick them up later. I don't want you all laughing at me falling off the bench.
Paul's gone 46.
Yeah, Paul's gone 46. These koi really are good quality. Don't be put off by the low starting bids. These are the same fish that have come from Japan as many others that you see around that are demanding a much higher price tag. So fill your boots with them when they're at this price. Paul's got it at 46. Trevor, you coming back in? Remember, one of you.
Gone 47.
One of you will go in the Bay and the Bill for a month's time. And the other idea of doing it next Saturday, of course, is it was Michael's idea, wasn't it? So I think it'd be nice for Michael to spin the wheel and award the winner with the credit for the price of the fish that they spent. So Richie's up near Lincoln now. It's overcast in Lincoln. Paul's got 48. Cracking fish again. The all, and you know, don't worry about body shapes and fin sizes and things like that, because if anything wasn't right, you wouldn't put it in the auction, would you? So all these fish are personally selected by Deck and Michael, and if they're not happy with them, they will not go into the auction. Really, really top quality fish. So Paul's at 48. Have we got any more? Is Trevor coming back?
Just waiting on Trevor. Yeah, it's one of them things. It's hard to pick them all, but when you do pick them all, and then you notice one which isn't just right, and then you have to go back and find another one. It's just
yeah, that's it. Because when you're doing the certificates and things like that, if you see a flaw at that point, you've got to go back and start all over again, haven't you? Particularly with the bowl shots as well. But you know, you don't even have to wait for the auctions here. You can come down. We do have fish for sale all the time. Deck and Michael more than happy to take you around the ponds, find you what you're looking for. We've got thousands and thousands of Japanese koi here at Elite Koi. So Trevor's gone £50. So Kooky Koi, I do like that name. Newbie from Bognor Regis. Welcome to the auctions. If you've got any questions, fire them in, or if you'd like to know how to bid, or shipping koi, anything like that, Kooky, fire them in, and welcome to the auctions. Tracy's just commenting on your selection there. Very good selection.
So Paul's jumped back in up 51.
Do love the size of the pectoral fins on this. They're nice, big and round, and I keep looking at that body shape, you know, and I suspect it's way too young to tell with any certainty, but I suspect you may be looking at a female koi with that one, certainly with them nice, big, round pectoral fins. And the belly just seems a little bit deep, doesn't it, down there? So it could well be a female koi, this one.
We never put 100% certainty into sexing a koi, though. There's always a percentage.
Yeah. Unless we can go pretty confident with a male koi, because if the male, if you could feel roughness down the gill plates or on the forepart of that pectoral fin, then we're pretty certain that is a male koi. And they use these for stimulating the female. Yeah. So,
Robert's saying the new ponds are looking good.
Yeah, thank you, Robert. Yeah, so we've had Rob here. We're building 5 new ponds here at Elite Koi. Pond 8, which used to be at the back of the shop, and that was it was an amazing pond, that one, because anybody who went near it and turned their back on it, the fish would come up and splash them. And that's now gone outside. And once we moved the fish into Pond 1, they stopped doing that completely, didn't they?
Because I think it's because the windows there in Pond 1 now, they can actually see you before you get right over the pond.
Yeah.
Sort of waiting for you to just come over.
Just yeah. It's quite funny because as we pushed the pond out as well, the fish kind of like followed it along the window, didn't they?
Yeah.
Say to out of the pond. But yeah, these new 5 ponds, they're all going to be individually controlled in terms of heat, feed, filters. They're all going to be their own little zones in the shop, and the plan is to use them for the grow outs. They're going to have a window in each pond as well, so if you've got fish in the grow outs, you know that they're nice and safe. You can go and have a look at your fish, watch it coming on, and certainly with the windows you can see through and really get a good look at the fish. I remember Rob is a busy guy, but he is going out and doing some quotes for building ponds locally, which if you're looking for a builder, I would recommend Rob. If you're local, he doesn't like to travel too far. Right, so back onto the fish. I think Paul's finished.
We can testify for his weight because he built 14, 15. He's building the new ones, so we know he's good at what he does.
He's a good builder, fast and clean as well. So Trevor, of course, Trevor is a good builder down on the south coast as well. If you're down there and you want a pond doing, maybe Trevor might be able to help you out down there. Right, back to the fish. It's with Trevor at 52. Have we got any more on?
No, Paul hasn't come back to us.
No,
yet.
So I'm going to say going once, twice, 3 times, and that one is sold to you, Trevor.
Oh,
well done. Oh, you just missed it there, Paul. Don't leave it too late. And if you have finished bidding, then show me the thumbs up. And well, no, it's just because we haven't seen for you for a while there. I assume that he's finished. So apologies for that. Trevor's got it at £52.
If you are still looking for a Macasio gun, give us a message and then we can potentially find you one.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Paul, if you want one, then yeah, drop us a message and Deck will go and find you one very, very similar that we can pop in for you. I don't know if there's any more in today's auction.
I can have a quick look. So,
there we go. I'll get the next one started while Deck's looking. Next up is a Key Matsuba Marahiro toe size 20 centimeters. There's a bit of a theme going on with Marahiro single coloured fish. They're either Matsubas or Mikashis. Beautiful. It's like a stronger yellow colour, isn't it? And with a Matsuba, you can see that the sumi is building within each scale, and then it's darker. It looks blacker. And that effect in the Matsuba will carry on along the body and it'll thicken and get better. But as the fish grows and the scale grows, of course, the fucring around the border will increase as well. And you'll almost have like a gold-lined scale.
Yeah.
Beautiful effect. We're looking at 45 to get this one going. Now, Michael had a Key Matsuba from us early on, way before he started working for us. And that fish, it was a little bit paler in colour than this one. But that fish over the years has now got the Azagi blue back on it. Yeah. So what a fish. Never really seen anything like it before, but every scale is the blue of an Azagi, and that is, it looks like it's been laid in gold. A gold surround. It is an amazing fish.
Just past its head though, isn't it? Where the blues come from, if I can remember.
Yeah. Well, look, I'll get Michael to show you some images of it next season. If anybody else has had a Key Matsuba from us and that's done, then let us know. These are pretty good traits to be following. They're very unique makeup. Now, if Michael's fish has got that genetics in, then others that have gone from Elite Koi may have the same genetics and do the same. Yeah, so Martin's
everything's come from an Azagi because the Azagi's gene is still trying to break through on different varieties.
Yeah, it's almost like they go full circle sometimes, isn't it? Go back to the roots. Martin's just saying the key on this one. Key is yellow in Japanese, so key Matsuba is a yellow Matsuba. He's saying that the key is really amazing on this fish. It is very, very strong, and also the other thing that helps with that fish is the luster. The luster is the shine on the koi, again, just showing us that it's a good quality skin and it's a very, very healthy koi. Derek's saying lovely clean head. Yeah, remember the fish will come with this identification certificate, which just shows you the age, the date the image was taken, and the breeder, more importantly. You will notice here at Elite Koi, we do have a really good working relationship with Marahiro, and he really does look after us when he's sending fish over, doesn't he? So you will see a lot of Marahiro Koi coming through Elite Koi. Marahiro, of course, is, if you've seen it on YouTube, it's that big round pond where you see a lot of people, a lot of the famous YouTubers is around the pond, looking at them amazing fish.
I think it's the most recognised pond in Japan.
Oh, definitely in the world. In the world, I would say. Yeah. So Paul's gone 45 on this one. Cracking koi. Let's see if we've got any coffee left. Take a breath.
So it's with Paul at 45. Don't forget you can jump in at any time.
Yeah, so Kuki's saying a gold-plated koi. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Of course, it is a metallic koi. You can always tell a metallic koi because the pectoral fins look solid in nature. If they was transparent like a veil, then it would be a non-metallic koi. So I think I'm going to bring this one to an end. There's a bargain there for Paul with this one. Remember, all these fish can enter into the photo show as well, and I'll tell you more about that during the next fish. So Kimatsuba Marahiro toe size 20 centimeters, £45 with Paul. Are you all done? I'm going to play the video around once more, and then I'm going to call this one. So this is the last call for bids, folks. It's with Paul at 45. I'm going to say going once, going twice, going 3 times. A very, very last chance. Is it finished playing?
Yeah, that's it.
There we go. Sold to Paul. Well done, Paul. Another Marahiro koi coming up, 19 centimeter Yamabuki Ogun. So in terms of the colour of the fish, you can just see that this is more of a consistent yellow, and there's no other colour involved in this fish except for maybe a little bit of the paler yellow, which will give it the effect on the fukuin being slightly a different colour, but the consistency on the colour is really good. Great body shape, great body line on this one. It's got an elongated body, which I like to see in a koi. When we talk about body line, of course, everything's in proportion. It's perfectly proportioned. So when you get this fish on the food, you can see where the muscle's going to build, where it's going to build consistently across the koi. So slightly different between body shape and body line. Body shape is where it looks really, really robust and good to go. But this one's got a very nice, strong backbone on it, again indicating that it's probably primed for growth, this Yamabuki Ogun.
We know Yamabukis can grow well because we've got one in pond 10.
Yeah.
Currently about 80 centimetres.
About 80 centimetres, yeah. And that's a Marahiro koi, a 4-year-old. So this Marahiro toe size at 19 centimetres. I wonder if this one will make it the same size. It would make sense that there's a genetic pull with Marahiro's parent koi. It could well be from a similar one of its parents. So Paul's getting some great bargains today. Yeah, the Elite koi auctions again. Great auctions to be part of. It's a fantastic way of stocking your pond. I'm just looking at the big pectoral fins on that one. I suspect this could be female as well.
Yeah.
Nice big round pectoral fins. Yeah, me and Michael quite often comment when we started keeping koi a good few years ago before Elite Koi had been formed, and we would have loved this to fill the ponds up I'd have had 200 or 300 fish in my pond if this auction was going
Yeah.
when I first started.
Yeah, I think like the first ever one we did, you was ending them before the bids was coming through, and it took us about 20 minutes to get through them.
Yeah, that was so funny. My tongue was so dry. I was so nervous about doing the auction. And Deck, Michael, and Tracy were all stood watching me, and they're all saying, slow down. And I was like, yeah, I think I did 6 fish in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So,
you should still be able to find that video on our YouTube.
Yeah.
It should still be up there.
Well, maybe just have to release it as the first one, the outtake. But yeah, I mean, the auctions really have developed. And the other thing about the elite community that we've grown here is that, everybody's getting to know each other now. It's a safe space for asking questions and advice. If you want advice in terms of fish health, always best to phone up the shop and speak to us on the phone. It's not something that we generally put down in writing because it can be construed or twisted or things like that. So the other thing in terms of fish health as well is if we speak to you, what you'll find is if you speak to me is that we ask you a load of questions because we're actually trying to get to the root cause of what the issue is so we can help you rectify the problem, which you may not even realise is causing you a problem.
Yeah, usual first question is your water parameters.
Yeah. So Wayne's gone 45 on the Yami. Thank you, Wayne. Martin, the pond, the Yami in pond 10, I keep looking at it. It may end up in mine. I've got to get the heat pump set up on my own pond ready for this season. I didn't use it last year, but we've decided to run some heat through our pond at home again this year. We're just going to keep it at 12 degrees, which looks to be a good temperature for overwintering the fish. Again, when the heat pump goes on, we have got the pond fully enclosed, so we're not just heating the atmosphere. It's a little bit kinder on the wallet if you've got your pond covered if you're heating. So, Wayne at £45, some bargains today.
Yeah, Robert's saying he'll be bidding on behalf of Brian. That's not a problem, Robert. We'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, what's that?
Just
I didn't even see that one. Yeah, so £45 with Wayne. Have we got any more on this one? Again, remember, if you want to build a box of these fish, if you want to wait and see what's coming in the next 2 or 3 auctions, you can just let us know. We still ask that you pay the invoice and then we'll get the fish settled down for you while you build the box. But these are absolute bargains at this price.
Yeah, and is there any requests to make my life easier?
Richie's just saying his pond helps with mental health. Ponds, fish, they have this very calming effect. I can lose myself at a pond side for an hour easily just watching and getting to know the koi. They are a really calming influence. Really good. Yeah, like Dex just said there, so if there's any varieties of fish that you'd like to see in future auctions, fire them in. We'll make a list of them. Tracy might make us a list, and then come Monday, Tuesday, Deck can go around and start looking to see what we've got on the list and cater for you in the next week's auction.
Yeah, it was a bit of a struggle this week because we had the pond starting, so I had to get them done a bit earlier to get out of Rob's way while he's building the ponds. Yeah,
going back to the fastest finger, which is happening next week, of course, we'll try and get all these loaded up on, it'll just be images, won't it?
Yeah.
That we load up on the koi auction house, but you can have a really good look through them. It's a mixed variety of fish, so there's a little bit of something for everyone in there. If you go onto YouTube and search the Harvest of Excellence, you'll see some content that we've put out showing you selecting the fish. There's another video called What is a Grow Out on YouTube as well that we did last week, and in that one me and Michael both show you our favourites from the Grow Out that's going to go fastest finger on Friday.
So it looks like it's just Wayne bidding. Bring this one to an end.
Yeah. So going once, twice, 3 times. There you go, Wayne. Beautiful Yamabuki Ogun. Get the next one up and going. Kawarigoi. Now, yeah, interesting fish. This one, almost Aragoki in style. So the Aragoki, of course, refers to an irregular scale pattern. But this fish, I think it's white. It's lighter down towards the belly. It look amazing through a window. Any bids on it?
No bids on it, so it's down to 45.
Wow. So Kawarigoi, Marahiro Tosai, 19 centimetres. Now, you may be wondering why we've called it Kawarigoi. Kawarigoi to us means that it's just nondescript. This fish isn't really fitting into any variety comfortable. It may span multiple varieties, so we always term it as Kawarigoi on the certificate. The one thing you're absolutely sure of if you're purchasing a Kawarigoi is that you're getting something unique. It's a one of a kind, that is for sure. So if you like something a little bit different, these are the fish to go for. This one's got, again, it's got a great body line. It's got big fins, this one as well. Look at the size of that tail fin. As the body bulks out and that grows, that's going to look pretty amazing, this koi.
Yeah, it'd be surprising when it's like 30, 40 centimetres, how the scales and that form. Yeah,
and definitely. And these fish, you maybe see some of these coming back in the photo show, and it's good to see them. If anybody's got these fish now and they're approaching 50 centimetres, we'd love to see them. I think they're going to look awesome through the pond window. So Reese has gone £45. Thank you, Reese. Kooky saying now that's a Kooky koi. Love that name. That is fantastic. So the photo shows that I briefly mentioned, at the end of October, we've got the final photo show. So here at Elite Koi, we run 3 photo shows a year, spring, summer and autumn. The autumn one, you can start getting your images ready now for it. And what will happen after the fastest finger, Michael will start letting you know that the photo show's open, so you can send the images through. He'll put your image onto a certificate, and then at the end of October we get some friends of Elite Koi to come down and judge the fish. There's trophies to win. It's a great community day as well. We can really pick the judges' brains on fish development and things like that. But yeah, completely free to enter. All we ask is that it is a koi that's been purchased from Elite Koi. We're going to slightly change it where there's a limit to the number that each koi owner can enter. So you can enter more than one. I need to speak to Michael about it and see how that ruling's going to work. But certainly, if you've got your fish out or if you're receiving koi from us, get the images as they're going into the pond, get them stored. Really good image. Remember, it is a photo show, and a good photo could well take you a trophy for your fish, even if the fish you don't think's the best. Yeah.
Because all the judge can do is he can go off what you've actually sent in. He can't visualize how it's going to turn out. He just goes off how it looks at that moment.
Richie's asking if there's any butterflies coming in future auctions. I guess we could put a couple of them in next week out of the tank. Yeah, leave that one with us, Richie. I'll speak to Decker Michael and see if we can get a couple of butterfly koi. And we did say we was going to do one a while back. We never got round to it. But yeah, would anybody else like to see butterfly koi in the auction? We haven't got many, but the ones that we've got they've grown well, haven't they? They've developed really, really well. If you come along to Elite Koi, they're just in a big tank on the left as you come into the shop. Right, Kawarigoi, it's with Reese at £45. Have we got anymore. Pretty good.
No, I think it's just Reese bidding on this one.
So some absolute steals going today. It's with Reese at £45. I'm going to say going once, going twice, 3 times. There you go, Reese. Reese has recently bought himself a microscope for his koi, and anybody who wants to see what the microscope's all about, go onto YouTube, search Elite Koi Fish Health, and I've put a couple of videos on there about showing you parasites and how I find them and what magnification and things like that. You may find them useful if you're starting out with a microscope. Right, next up, Kahaku. Marahuo toe size 22 centimeters. This is a good size. This is quirky, this fish.
Yeah, I put it down as Kaku because I don't know where that Sumi
Where that sumi's going to end. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so. We'll get the fish up on the screen and explain this a little bit to people. Yes, the sumi is black. It's not quite a tancho, this fish, because the red comes back into the body
yeah.
just a little bit too far. But the fish has got a real presence to it, and when I say presence, as you look in the pond, even though it's not a tancho or whatever, your eyes are just drawn straight to this fish. And the interesting thing here is that little bit of black that's coming. So I have a funny feeling that this is going to develop into a Sankey.
Yeah.
Because the black's the dominant colour, and there is hints there that the black may start to increase in the amount of it along the back. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots or places in there where the black could start forming.
Even in the head, if you do look a bit closer into the head, you can see a bit of underlying sumi, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting one to watch. And of course, you know, we've put it down as a Kahaku. This fish, the one thing that's absolutely guaranteed with this fish is that it's going to change. Yeah, what you see there is just the start of the journey through this fish.
If it does become Sankey, if you let me know, we'll update your certificate for you.
Oh no, there's an offer. Yeah. Well, yeah. If you send it back in the photo show, then we can update the. We can maybe ask one of the judges.
Yeah.
Put the onus on them to say what it is. Yeah. The other thing that I really like about this fish is the body shape. Again, you can see the difference between body line and body shape in this one. It's robust. It looks like a real. It's going to really power some size on it and grow quite well. So we've got any bids on it. Richie's gone 31.
Yeah.
This is a 22 centimetre fish, so one of the larger fish.
It is an agata fish. I need to change that.
Oh, is it a agata fish? Right, there we go. So it isn't.
It is agata on the thingy. Just I forgot to.
Trevor wants to know if we've still got a trophy for him, but we'll have a look and we'll check.
Yeah, so Trevor,
I think we did send them one, but we'll check if there's any.
Yeah, we'll have to check them out. The trophies that haven't been claimed are still in the cupboard, and if you haven't claimed them by the end of the season, when we get to the Grand Champ event, then they'll probably get recycled for next year's photo shows as well. So Kahaku, 22 centimetre. It is an agata fish, like Dex said.
So Richie's gone 34. Yeah, it'd be a really interesting one as it develops. So Regan's gone 35.
Like I say, with some fish, you know, technically they might not be the best in the world in terms of, but it's the presence. If ever you're confronted with a pond of fish, or if you come along to Elite Koi and you get confused as to what you want because you're looking at all the fish
like the draws
in the ponds,
right. It's, if you see the same fish multiple times, we usually say that's the one.
That's the one for you. Exactly, yeah, because it makes no odds what we say is good or bad. It's your own eye that has to choose the fish. But this one definitely, it's presence. Like I say, as soon as you looked in pond 7, this one used to stand out. Talking of Pond 7, that one is now outside and it is for sale. So Pond 7 is it's an EZ pond. It was the first one that he made with a window in it, and we've had it been using it. Pond 7 is about 500 gallons. It's here for sale. If anybody's interested in that, in buying that pond, then please do get in touch. It will be collection only. It's got the 4-inch bottom drain on it. It's got some skids on it to keep it clear of the bottom drain line. It's a nice pond, isn't it? Nice, strong, solid pond.
A great grow-out pond.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can put that in the garage, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Get your fish in there. Yeah. Get it wrapped up with insulation, a little heater. You've got your own ready-made grow-out pond there. So, yeah. Anybody interested in that, then please let me know. You can either email me or drop me a message through WhatsApp, and we'll look at that for you.
So Regan's give us a thumbs up. It is with Richie at £42.
I think that's it. Is anybody else bidding on this?
Between Richie and Regan.
Wow, this is some price for this fish. So I'm going to say going once, going twice, going 3 times. There you go, Richie. You'll be thrilled with that one. That is a cracking cheap koi. There's an interesting koi. Next up, Goshki. Goshki Garomo, do you think? Possibly. This is another agata fish. So 26 centimetre toe size. This one, Goshki.
I have put £75 starting bid on this one.
Yes.
Really nice fish.
That is nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the colour. The colour is pretty stand out on this fish. It's almost the colour of a Garomo. It's got that burgundy colour to it. Goshki, you can see the robing. That's where the grey skin's going to darken up. You can just see that effect starting to happen in between the patches of red. It's more or less a 4-step. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4-step Goshki, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bit of size on it. This is going to go really well. That white nose really makes it stand out as well. Yeah, well spotted. Is this one from Pond 7 as well?
Yeah, it was originally Pond 7, yeah.
Yeah. So Pond 7 fish, agata, toe size 26 centimetres. Yeah, looking at £75 to get it going. Yeah,
just needs time to darken up.
Douglas Coy saying that he really likes this one. It's another one though. Pond 7. It kind of like it got, because the saltfish were next to Pond 7. Pond 7 more or less really got forgotten about, didn't it? Here at the shop. This one of the reasons that we're having the revamp and swapping things around a little bit. But there was some cracking fish in Pond 7. I think we had them priced at about £125, didn't we?
Yes.
Throughout the season. So this one here, 40. Who was it? Andy's
got 80.
Andy's gone 80. So it's a real bargain of a koi. This one, 26 centimeters. I'm looking at it, and sometimes you get a Garomo Goshki, and I'm wondering if this is one of them because of that colour. So you'll get the Goshki effect. But the Garomo colour in it, it's going to look pretty spectacular. Imagine if that robing comes up black.
Yeah.
That's going to look really, really nice. So Keith's saying that he's tempted, but he's collecting his Goshki tomorrow. It's a cracking fish. Very, very healthy, very stable. Pond 7, when the agata fish went in there a little bit earlier in the season, no issues whatsoever. With the agata koi, so
yeah, it's the first time we had agata koi,
wasn't it? Yeah, and I think we'll be getting more. Because the quality condition was good. So Tracy's saying she loves this one as well. What do you think, Tracy? Would you say Goshki Garomo or Garomo Goshki or just Goshki?
Yeah,
It's got that burgundy colour, that maroonish colour, really stands out. Yeah. So Andy's got it £80.
Steel.
Yeah. Is there any more on it? Douglas Coy likes this one. Richie says, nice. We'll let it play around just a little bit longer. Once it's gone, it's gone. You could steal that away from Andy for £1.
Yeah, it'd be a really interesting one to put back into the photo show. Just needs time to fully develop.
Yeah. Yeah, I think another season. I think that's going to really refine for next season.
I bet Andy will be shouting that you get that hammer.
Yeah. I was going to ask him if he'd finished his pond just to drag him out a little bit more, but we'll have a look. 2 seconds, Andy. Let's get this one finished. So any more on this one? I'm just going to let it play round to the end. If you want to bid on it, make it now, folks. It's going to end very, very soon. Andy's got it at £80. I'm going to say going once. Going twice. And 3 times. And sold to Andy. Well done, Andy.
No, it hasn't gone, Andy. It's the next one up.
Yeah, so I think Steve was interested in this one as well. Yeah, Kikazui. So Kikazui, of course, is this is bordering between a Kikazui and Hawawaki, which is Hawawaki's yellow. Kikazui's more orange. This is sitting right in the middle. But we've got it down as Kikazui.
In person, it looks more orange, but on the certificate, it looks more yellow.
It looks more yellow, yeah.
So I went off going in person. When you view it in your own pond, it's more of a orangey colour. So I put it down as Kikazui.
Yeah. So again, this one, it's an Afuchi koi. This one, Afuchi koi, really, really good quality koi. We always get a few yellow fish from him, or orange fish in the case. Yeah. But look how white that skin is. The Shiroji, as it's called, is pure white, and it really does make a great contrast to that other colour. Nice pattern, lovely, clean, big white pectoral fins. Great head pattern, like Keith says. Yeah, I do like that band running across. This fish as well, if you look at the shoulders, it's nice. It's got a big, broad backbone, nice, wide shoulders, big head, dare I say a big mouth. I don't know if it's a myth or not, but the bigger the mouth, it used to be said, the more pellets that can get in there, the more, the easier the fish will grow. And it may be true that, because the fish don't eat like we think they eat. They get the pellets in their mouths and they'll hold them for quite some time in their mouths while they decide to swallow them or spit them back out. And quite often, if you see two koi, they look like they're locking lips or they're kissing. It's one trying to steal the pellets off the other one that's got stashed in its mouth. So this one, yeah, you'd get quite a few pellets in the mouth. So Victoria's 75, first one up there. Steve, you've just come in behind Victoria.
It's a weird one, because you can feed them, come back like an hour later, and then if you do need to pull one out for any reason, they've still got pellets in the mouth, and they just spit
just put them all out, don't they? Yeah, like hamsters, stashing them away. So Steve's gone £80. The other beautiful thing about this koi is you can see that row of scales just running either side of the dorsal fin. The dorsal fin's the fin on its back at the top, and then either side of it you've got a beautifully symmetrical row of scales running either side of it. I think that's the only scales on this fish.
Yeah, I don't think there's any on this.
On the sides, no. But again, what a beautiful effect! It almost looks a bit like a discrete zip line. So Victoria's gone 87.
Steve to come back. Don't
Yeah.
forget you can jump in at any time.
So Koi Auction House this week, there'll be 2 lots of fish going on there. We're going to put 50 images up of the fastest finger fish first, and then the auction fish will follow. Then we'll make sure the auction fish are at the top, ready for next
9 after
Saturday.
this one.
So halfway there, 9 to go
After this one.
after this one. So Victoria 87. Remember, let me know if you finished. Steve's gone in at 100. Strong bid there from Steve. Indeed, of course, Steve came along and looked at this fish in person yesterday. That's one of the advantages if you do live close to Elite Koi here in Grimsby, North East Lincolnshire. You can come in and see all these fish in person. Yeah, if you want to have a real close look at it, one of us will pop it in a bowl for you as well to have a really close look. So Victoria's gone 102. 102. That reminds me of George from Cyprus Insights. He's always pointing out the bus 102 as it goes past on his blogs. Amazing vlogger there in Cyprus. Anybody thinking of going to Cyprus, check out Cyprus Insight for videos on hotels, bars, restaurants, all around the Prodera, Upper Taurus area of Cyprus. So Victoria, 102. Steve's gone 105. Might have to see if I can get 50p for the meter deck. What do you think? So 105 with Steve. Thank you for joining us.
107 with Victoria.
Big audience today. A lot of viewers watching the auction. The auctions are live now every Saturday from 11 a.m. Don't forget the Fastest Finger First coming this Friday, which is an online event. So if you do want to take part in the Fastest Finger First, get yourself familiar with the website. Make sure that you're up with the fish that you want on the screen at 8 o'clock on Friday evening. Hit the refresh button and get it in the cart as fast as you can. There will be a 40 centimetre Sankey mixed in with the grow out fish as well, which is pretty good. So if you really want to speed the process up, then come and join the Elite Koi Club. It's $69.95 for a 12-month subscription, but that will get you discount on products. Takazumi food, you get 10% discount. The Colombo range of products like Fish Protect and things like that, we're extending that to 10% across everything. Alparex and Fluke Pro, Lanex Pro, you will get 20% discount on that. So well worth joining the club. The discounts pay for it in itself. And you also get 5% off koi, pipe work and fittings as well. So well worth joining it for your everyday koi needs. It's not a gimmick. It rewards you with real discounts when you most need them as well.
It's a perfect thing to join if you are planning on building a new pond, getting 5% off your pipe work and fittings and that.
Yeah.
Same with Nexuses. There's discounts on them.
Yeah, 10% Nexus, Easy Pod. Yeah. So have a look, see what it's all about. Any questions, fire them in for us. As I say, it's only $69.95 per month. Most of the members save that on the food alone. 10% off really does go a long way with the Takazumi food. And the medications, 20% is a big saving to be had.
Just waiting for Steve to come back. If you are finished, Steve, you can give us a thumbs up.
Right. So it's going to play to the end, Steve. And then we'll be ending it. It's 107 with Victoria. I'm going to say Steve's gone 120. So I thought he was just
strong bidding
waiting. Yeah. Make sure you get your bids in early, because when I end it, I will end it quickly, this one. We'll just wait for Victoria to come back and let us know she's finished. Steve at 120. Beautiful Kikazui Fuchi. Toe size 24 centimetres. There's the identification certificate.
Yeah, the rain won't be too bad for outside anyway. Clean up some of the dust.
Yeah. Yeah. So Victoria's finished. So there we go. So I'm going to say going once, twice, 3 times. There you go, Steve. That one is yours. Well done. Steve and Avril had had the eye on that koi for a little while. So well done. You've got it. There's another quirky fish coming up, Sankey. Look at the colour on this fish.
Yeah.
It's Marahiro koi. You can tell with the Benny the strength of the red in this koi. And this one's got it's got a really good future ahead of it. This fish, you can see where the sumi is underneath the white skin waiting to come through. So the pattern is going to develop on this fish, and it's going to transform the look of it. You get some nice jet inky black up on the shoulders there. This fish is going to look absolutely stunning. 22 centimetres. We're looking at 75 to get this one going.
You can just see under the white, just behind its head, there is some sumi to break through.
Yeah, got real character, hasn't it?
Yeah.
With that like round red head. But I love the way the sumi, the black's placed, running all the way along the back of the koi. So it's not all clumped together. It's nicely spread out, and it will be when this other black there that you've mentioned will come through. You just see it starting in the pectoral fins. So the term for that is tejame, and it's one of the ways that we tell the difference between a Sankey and a shower. Is showers have the thick black motor guru in the pectoral fins. With a Sankey, the tejame is more fine lines that go in the same direction as the bony parts of the fin, the rays of the fin. You see it there beautifully, and that will intensify, so it'll end up like tram lines going down the rays of the fins. £75 to get this one going. Remember, I won't be lowering the prices on, folks. I'm quite happy to keep these ones here at Elite Koi and invest a bit of time in them myself over the cooler months.
Might be a good one for our next thing we're planning if it doesn't sell.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. Yeah. Yes. You've got me thinking about ending it now.
Yeah.
So come on, folks. I'm going to let this play to the end. £75 to get this one going. Mix gone 75, 22 centimetres. Nicely in there, Mick. I was just about to withdraw it for something that we've got planned in the future. But the cracking fish, again, when that sumi, this is all about developing this fish. And when that sumi, when the black comes under that or through on that white skin, it's going to really balance the look and feel of this koi. It's already got a lovely long elongated body at 22 centimetres. It's really good size koi, that, for its age. So 75 with Mick. Do we have any more? We let it play to the end?
Yeah, let it play to the end. Is with Mick at 75. Don't forget you can steal it for an additional £1. The only thing we don't ask you to do is bid in 10s, 20p's and that.
Yeah. So Mick at £75. I'm going to say going once. Going twice. Remember, one of you will be entered into the Burn the Bill. In 4 weeks' time, this one, today's, will be drawn. If you're lucky enough to be drawn on in 4 weeks' time, you will be credited for the amount that your You will be credited for the amount that you're spending on the koi today. So going 3 times and sold to Mick. There you go, Mick. That is a cracking koi. That'll go well with your collection.
Got a lot of interest in this one. What's coming up? Gin Matsuba.
Yeah, Gin Matsuba.
Sorry about that needs changing.
Yeah.
So it is with Phil. That's £60. Phil's opened us up.
Yeah, so this is a Hosikai koi. Yeah, stunning Gin Matsuba from Hosikai. You can see the Matsuba effect again. The Matsuba effect is where the black is sat within the centre of the scale, and then you've got that fukurin border or that skin border that is a beautiful metallic white surrounding each and every scale. Our friend Thibaut described that as a real hypnotic effect. Hi, Richie, you made it. Yeah. Matsubas, you know, they're similar to Chigois in nature. They're greedy fish. They're quite calm. They will instill that confidence in the other fish as well. But beautiful, big, round pectoral fins. Again, any guesses, folks? What do you think, male or female? You chuck in what you think. It is. It's £60 with Phil. This koi. Fantastic body on it.
I'm leaning more towards female, going off the pec fins and the shape of the body.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. Let's see what the guys and girls think. Male or female? So Victoria's gone 65. Hosikai, of course, another fantastic Japanese koi breeder, a really friendly chap. When we went to his farm, I actually purchased an Azagi, which I've left under his care for the growing season. That fish hopefully will be coming out soon if the bears haven't had it. And I'll be showing you some images of that. But Hosikai really does do a fantastic fish in terms of Gin Matsuba. Azagi is one of our favourite go-to breeders for sure. So Paul has gone female. Keith thinks female. Jane's saying female.
Good morning, Chris. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, I think you're right, folks. I think, like Dex said, look at them big round pectoral fins and just a little bit of plumpiness in the belly towards the back end, maybe a hint that we're looking at a female there. She's a big fish. She's got a big body fish, big strong backbone. This fish will grow really well. So Paul Whitman's gone 66. Morning, Terry.
Paul saying female, Trevor saying female.
Yeah. So I think we're all agreed on this one. Whoever gets it, hopefully, well, before we ship this one out, before it's collected, we'll have a little feel around and see if we can put a bit more certainty on the sex. It makes no odds really, does it, if they're males or females? The females over time may grow just a little bit bigger, but there's some pretty good males about, and certainly on the show scene now, that's got big bodies to look at them. You think you're looking at a female. But females generally tend to be a little bit more expensive than males as well. So this one isn't at £66 with Paul. A beautiful Matsuba effect running down either side of the backbone. It's nice and symmetrical. I can't see a scale that is really out of place there. You see the way they sweep down on both sides. Nice clean head. And
varieties. We haven't seen many this season either. There's been a couple, but been pretty scarce on the Gin Matsubas.
Yeah, there was quite a lot early on, wasn't there? And then they've thinned out a bit. So, of course, the shipping will be starting from Japan pretty soon. So, I've sent a request to my mate Marahiro for some fish, some Matsubas. And the other thing that we were on the hunt for is snow azagi. So hopefully we'll have some snow azagi coming for you pretty soon. Snow azagi is the white ones. They're called yuki azagi. Yuki is translated to snow. Years ago they used to discard them. They get rid of them because the belief was that an azagi should have a blue back, and of course when they was coming through white, it was kind of like they was not spending any more time on them, and it was one of the breeders' sons who realised that it's a beautiful fish, and they actually started pulling them out and as their own variety. So Paul at £68, steel for Hossikai fish, 24 cm.
Just shows you like one breeder can just take a gamble on a variety which doesn't fit what they're actually looking for, and it could turn out to be something.
Yeah. And of course, this is why Japanese koi are the best, because that selection process is so
brutal.
I suppose that is a way of putting it, brutal. But and then if you look at some of the other countries where they're selling fish, they sell all the fry. And then you're just ending up with like low quality koi. At least with the Japanese, you know that you're fairly certain that you've got a fish that's been through a screening process on multiple times when it was younger. So Victoria at £71. I think we've had a few Gin Matsubas that have won the photo shows, haven't they? They've been placed. They've won trophies throughout the last couple of years. The next photo show is in October, so get your images ready. Now, Michael will put the calling notice out over the next couple of weeks for your images. All the fish then, at the end of November, all the fish that have been awarded a trophy throughout the 3 photo shows will then go into a draw where the viewers and the participants in the photo shows will choose your winner for the Grand Champion, which is held at the end of November. And we're also going to be doing the Azagi Grow and Show results during that event. So there's still a lot to come here at Elite Koi as we move up towards Christmas.
So Terry's gone 80. Paul, give us a thumbs up. We're just waiting for Victoria now to come back.
Yeah, so you always get one, don't you? Every village has one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and that is another requirement of the auctions. Of course, if you're not based in the mainland UK, we can't ship you fish, so you would have to be able to collect them. So
So Terry's gone 85. We've got bidding between Victoria and Terry now. First person's put the thumbs up. The other one may win it if no one else jumps in.
yeah, Terry at 85. So did you get your new tank set up, Terry? Of course, Terry took the pond and the Nexus filter that was outside. We've replaced that with Pond 8 now, and the Pond 8 Nexus, but Terry took that one as I think he was going to use it as a grow out pond as well, so ideal for that, about 750 gallon. We do have Pond 7 available here at the shop, a window pond, if anybody's looking for quarantine or hospital or even grow out pond. That is a pond ready to go, already got the bottom drain in.
So Victoria's give us a thumbs up. They say not yet, weather's been terrible.
Right, so it's with Terry at 85. Paul's finished, Victoria's finished. I'm going to say going once, going twice, going the 3 times, and that one is yours, Terry. Thank you very much. again, going back to the fastest finger first, has anybody glanced anything that they like the look of, or anything that they possibly going to be going after on Friday evening?
Fridays, no.
So Dexter's going to get me started up on this next one.
And then just
Ooh.
playing it.
Yeah.
You'll just have to bring me comments up in yours.
Yeah.
I'll leave it loaded up like that so you can just keep.
Right, thank you. Right, so next up is a Rengi Ogun Marahiro Nisai 20 centimetres. Dex, set me up. There we go. If you was to call this fish a name, what would it be? A human name? I think there's one favourite for this. A Rengi Ogun is a metallic orange koi. Effectively, you're looking at an orange Yamabuki Ogun, exactly the same scale pattern, fukuin. This is a good example, this one. If you look at the consistency of the colour again, all the way through. Fantastically clean head. It's got a good lustre on it, this fish. And I don't know if you joined us earlier when me and Dec were saying that last year we had a lot of Rengi Ogun. This year there are a lot fewer and far between. Quality of this one, it's such a rich, vibrant orange colour. And these fish will just grow like any other single coloured koi. They do tend to grow really, really easily. Confident fish. And these, if you've got a Yamabuki in your pond, one of these next to a Yamabuki looks pretty spectacular. The colours enhance the colour on each fish. So you've got a yellow fish, metallic yellow fish, metallic orange fish with exactly the same scale detail and makeup. They look pretty good. So £45 to get this one going. It's a 20 centimetre koi. It will come with that Elite Koi certificate. So just looking at that, do like them, Yamabukis. That's because it looks so much like a Yamabuki, but it's an orange one. So Neil's saying that he's been in the gym training his finger for Friday. Brilliant. Yeah, there's a lot of competition, and I think certainly in the Facebook groups and things like that, we'll have to get some chat going around this. But people are shying away from saying what they're going after because, of course, if it's fastest finger first, the last thing that you're going to want to be doing is directing attention to the fish that you want. Although I do suspect that 40 centimetre Sankey may be on a lot of people's first list. There is a couple of tricks that you can do. Join the Elite Koi Club. That way, all your payment information is already in it, and it should make a faster checkout experience. Plus, you'll get 5% off the cost of the fish, which it adds up over time, and certainly with the discounts on food and things like that. So, if you're not a member of the Koi Club, then have a look on the website www.elitekoi.co.uk and sign up for that one. Anybody who is a member, you're going to be receiving an email from us this week, just so that you can activate your memberships properly now. And we're nearly there where there's going to be no more discount codes. Your discount will be automatically applied at checkout. So it's going to be a new user experience for the club members, and you could use it to give you the edge on Friday for the fastest finger. So Martin is saying that he hasn't seen the grow outs yet. Like I said, Martin, yesterday, we will look to have them put on the Koi Auction House on Monday. There is videos on YouTube. If you search Harvest of Excellence Marahiro Grow Out 2025, you'll see a video there of us selecting the fish. There you go. There's the thumbnail for YouTube. You'll see the fish being selected, and a later video also shows you mine and Michael's favourite. So they are there. You just need to go and have a look for them and see what you're fancying. So Have we got any bids on this Orangi Ogun? It's not looking that way, is it? I've ballsed everything up here. There we go. Going to play it once more, folks. I won't be reducing the price on it. This should be starting at £75, this fish. It's there at 45. I'm going to let it play to the end. If not, I will withdraw it. And this one can go in one of my ponds for the winter. So Martin's trotting over to the tube now. There we go. And he's opened up the bidding on this one at £48. Thank you, Martin. Let me pop that up. Well in there. I was on the verge of withdrawing it. So £48 with Martin. Orangi Ogun. Fantastic colour in this Orangi Ogun. It almost looks, you can see it's a metallic koi. Such a rich, vibrant orange colour. Size 20 centimetre. And there we go. And on the certificate of this one, actually, it is down as Nisai. And that is because now we're getting onto the autumn harvest. Of course, all the koi will have the birthday. So where you see any fish from this date onwards will be classed as Nisai. Now, if you had a Tosai earlier back in the summer, you're now looking at a Nisai fish. So wish you a happy birthday and get a photo of it into the photo show and we'll update your images for you. So Martin, £48. Are we all done on this one? I'll let it play to the end. Another steel. Look how long that body is. It's a fantastic body line. You'll get some feed, get some good quality food in that koi, good water, good food. It's going to really do very, very well for you. So Martin, going once, £48, going twice, going 3 times, and that one is yours, Martin. Yeah, Paul is saying the steel, that is an absolute steal. Yeah, we can't wait to show you the fish. Right, just bear with me, folks. I've got to now get on this device and try and decide what I'm doing. Just bear with me. Sorry about this, folks. I'll get the next one up for you. One job, as they say. There we go. There's no bids on this one. And it is a Kagani Chiba. This is a beautiful koi as well. If you see that now, I'm just going to make it big. Look at this. We're laughing. I might have to leave that bit on the side there for now until Deck comes back. But there we go. I can keep. There we go. Yeah, so Kagani Chiba, one of my favourite fish, this. It's very similar to a fish that came first in the metallic section at the summer photo show. Kagani Chiba. Oh, there we go. It started at 45 with Neil. Thank you, Neil. Yeah, Kagani Chiba. So Kagani translates to gold. So you're looking at a gold Chiba. Metallic koi. Look at the way them pectoral fins stand out, and you've got that beautiful gold colour, but in between it, there's like the grey of a Saragoi, like a very pale grey colour on the fish. And these fish look amazing. You get some size on them, and they look really, really big. Well, it's a big-bodied fish. Lovely clean head, and this is the same. It's almost exactly the same as the one that won the metallic photo show, summer photo show, got the first prize. So with this fish here, get it back in the photo show. You have a very good chance, if you've got a good image of it, that you may take a trophy for it in the autumn photo show. It's 18 centimetres from Marahiro. Again, Marahiro, it'll have the same genes as the one that went in the photo show. What a stunning koi. Neil's got it at 45. I'm just practicing his fastest fingernail there, I think, when hitting the return button. But doesn't that stand out? Look at that dorsal fin, the way it's holding it up, and as it just goes over to one side, you can see all the rays in that fin as well. It reminds me a little bit of a yellow kajaku in terms of the makeup and the colour. It's not a kajaku, but of course kajaku translates to peacock. And we often think as proud as a peacock. And this fish, the way that it's displaying its fins, looks like a pretty proud fish. Keith, can you put bacteria activate kit to one side for me tomorrow? Yes, certainly will do, Keith. We've got a few on the shelf there. Again, that's one that we haven't spoken about for quite some time. Bacterial activator kits. These are the kits where you brew your own bacteria for the ponds. There's two types. There's one that is an out-and-out filter feed. That's called the Biota Complete. Brew it yourself, pop it in the pond the next day. And there's another one called Lacto, Biota Lacto, and that one keeps the pond nice and clean as well. Brew it yourself and pop it in the following day. 48 with Paul Chandler. Thank you, Paul. Terry, have you got any sour goy? There is sour goy to come. I think there's one in the fastest finger as well, Terry. But we will make a note of that for Deck when he's looking around for his auction fish next week. Deck and Michael, I'll pop a sour goy down. Do you want Ginrin or plain? Or non-Ginrin? I don't like to use the word plain when we're talking about fish. Ginrin or non-Ginrin? So this one, the sour goy that Terry's asking about, is a grey fish, and on this Kagani Chiba, in between the gold colour, there is hints of the sour goy skin there, beautiful greyish tone to the skin. You can also see the fukuin on this fish as well, which is another feature of it. Nice koi, nice koi. So Paul's gone £51. Richie, still here?
Yeah, he needs to get off though. So
Yeah. Can you just carry on with this one? Just 2 seconds. Just excuse me, please, folks. I just need to go and say goodbye to somebody. Travelled all this way and I've not seen them.
So Kagani Tube, currently 18 centimetres from Marahiro, is with Paul at 51. If you are finished bidding, if you could give us a thumbs up. Sorry, Andy, but 50p bids aren't accepted. It's whole pound bids. So it is with Paul at £51. So just waiting on Andy to come back. Neil, Martin, if you are finished, you can give me a thumbs up. Would be appreciated. Really nice fish, this golden. So Andy's come back in at 52. Don't blame you, a stunning fish, this. If you are finished, Paul, if you can give me a thumbs up. Thanks for the thumbs up, Neil. Really appreciate that. So we've got 5 more for you after this one, and then that will be the 420. So Paul's give me the thumbs up. Is that everyone? Let me just check. There's 5 more after this one, Trevor. 5 fish left after this one. So it is with Andy at £52. I'm going to say going once with Andy, going twice with Andy, going 3 times, And that's sold to you, Andy. Well done. Bring the next fish up. So by the looks of it, we do have a bid on the koi auction house for this one with Ashley Scattergood at £50. Full screen. So we've got a Goshki from a garter, currently 27 centimetres. And a lot of development to do on this one. So you can see where the robing is starting to break through. Just needs to darken up on the white skin, and once that goes darker, this koi is going to look absolutely stunning. Is there anyone else bidding on this one? It is with Ashley at £50. Is there any varieties anyone would like to see in the auctions? Yeah, it just needs time to darken up. During the winter, the blacking tends to come out a lot better. So during the winter, this one should darken up really nicely. So it's with Ashley Scattergood at £50. You can steal it for an additional £1. Is anyone else interested? I will bring this one to an end. Yeah, absolute bargain. Especially at 27 centimetres. Big fish for Tosai koi. Nice big body. Yeah, absolute stunning. Steal at this price. What's it? Yeah, I'm stolen one in the auction, yeah. So it is with Ashley up £50. I'm going to say going once. Going twice. Going 3 times. And that's sold to Ashley Scattergood. Well done, Ashley. Right. Bring the next one up. Bear with me, I'm doing this solo, so just bear with me. 5.
I'll still be watching, but
Yeah.
I might be tempted.
Take care, right? See you soon. There we go. Sorry about that, folks.
Yeah, absolute steal at that price.
Oh, this is a nice one. Is it gone?
I've just done the Goshki, and no one was interested except for the starting bid. So
Yeah, it's another one. Actually, that's going to be interesting to see how it develops. Yeah, really interesting. This is what I love about Tosai. You know, is the only thing you guarantee is that they're going to change, but it's watching that change take place. Yeah, so Dan's saying bargain for a koi that size. Really good fish. You can tell Pond 7's not in the shop anymore, can't you?
Yeah.
There's another one, Benny Kiko's. These are pretty amazing fish. We've had one of these in Pond 10 that's gone, it went dark like this one, then it's gone white, and then it darkened up again, and it's gone white again, pure white, and it's left that beautiful red pattern behind it. I like the gunmetal grey colour of these. 20 centimetre Fuji koi.
One of them. It's
It's
not
almost
everyone's cup of tea.
no.
Benny Kiko's.
It's almost hypnotic, isn't it? When you look
Yeah.
at that, it looks to me like it's in slow motion, but it's not, is it?
No.
What a graceful fish that is. Yeah, it's the first time I've ever really noticed that. One looking slow mo, and it's not. Yeah, this one, that gunmetal grey colour, it's beautiful colour. I think that this one will stay this colour through the cooler months, and then when you get to the spring next summer, I think it's going to lighten up again. It's going to be a lighter grey colour on the back. No guarantee for that, but it's got a fantastic Benny pattern underneath it. So, there's Richie. Cheers. So he's got a dash back to his car rally. Good luck with that, Richie. Chris Hughes, Benny Kunu, lighter one and bigger.
Is that one you want in the auction?
Oh yeah. There is a couple of Kumunrus out there, isn't there? There's not many left though. Kumunrus. Two of them, of course, are mixed as well. Neil's gone 51. So we're nearly there now as well. Don't forget, one person will be in the Burn the Bill from today's auction. Next week at 11 a.m, Michael and Deckel draw the winner of the current one. So there's 4 names in there. Who we got in there?
No, there's only 3 names in there at the minute.
Oh yeah,
one will be today.
Fourth one. So we've got Jane in.
Jane, Dan, and
must work out the other one. Of course, Jane will be hoping hers comes out because theirs is for £150 credit.
Yeah, credit.
So
I'd say it's all right, Dan. I just forgot to bring the piece of paper out.
Yeah. And this is the other thing, folks, as well. It's like with the Elite Koi Club. You know, if you're winning things and things like this, the credit is going to be put onto your account. So even if you're not a club member, it's well worth setting up an account with Elite Koi, and then we could just directly credit you with winnings or gifts or whatever we're doing at any particular time. So Jane's got a thumbs up. Look, fingers crossed.
It will be drawn next week at 11 a.m.
Yeah, I didn't. I was going to do it, and I thought it's not really fair on Michael. That it was he thought it, the idea, and he's gone to a lot of work.
But it gives us a chance that we can set it up properly, and then we can also draw the name out for the next one towards the end.
Yeah.
Well.
There's so much to look forward to, isn't it, for next week? So of course I'll be on holiday for a couple of weeks, so you're not going to see anything of me for a while. You might see me popping up in the comments box while I'm away. But Michael has gone 61 on the Benny Kiko.
There's only 3 more after this one left to be auctioned. Neil's give us a thumbs up.
So Michael's at 61. Beautiful fish. Anybody else bid in? No. Right, let's play it once more time. Deck.
Yep.
This is the last call for bids on this one. The cracking koi. Get some size on this one. There's going to be something special. It's with Michael at £61. We're playing till the end. It's amazing how it looks slow motion.
Yeah, it's settled into the bulb everywhere.
So graceful, isn't it? It's like, amazing. So I'm going to say going once, going twice. It'd be easy koi to photograph if it's like that.
Yeah.
Going 3 times, and that one's yours, Michael. Well done. So 3 left, 3 remaining. Another fairly rare fish, this, in terms of Budagromo, but this is Deutz Deutz, the term gets used a lot, but Deutz really means a regular scale pattern. However, it's also the term that's used for like a scaleless fish that looks a bit like a leather fish. So although there may be big scales on it, this is a Deutz Budo Garomo. No, they're quite common, the scaled variety, which are called Wagyu. This one, Deutz, I know when they came, Michael had never seen one before. Had you seen one before?
Not Deutz, no.
No. And I don't think there's many left, is there? So if you are looking for a Deutz Budo Garomo, these are starting to thin out now. This one's got a real quirky pattern. It's like a full solid bit around the body with that beautiful white dorsal fin, splitting it in half, and then that
Looks like
captivating head pattern.
Looks like it's got a zipper pattern going down the back as well.
Yeah. That looks like a map of Africa, that head marking, doesn't it? You've got Cape Horn at the bottom and then going up the west coast, Mombasa and up there. Yeah. So Budo Garomo, of course, it's named after a grape, so it's that burgundy, maroony colour. Although the head's like an all-out Benny, isn't it? It's like a red.
Yeah.
Very, very nice fish. Very full of character, I would say, with this one. You can see it's non-metallic. This is a perfect fish to show you when you look at the two fins at the side there, the pectoral fins. They're transparent, almost like a neck curtain. Nice and well built.
To get us started. I don't mind putting this one to one side and doing something with
I'm just thinking this one, if it doesn't go now, we can website.
Yeah,
up on the website. So if anybody changes their mind, if it's not bid for air, it will be available on the website, although it might be a few more pounds than that. So £75 to get this one started. Deutz Budo Garomo, a Fuchikoi, toe size 22 centimeters. There's the details on the set. That has surprised me.
Yeah, that's really surprising. There'll be a lot of interest in this one.
Yeah. Right. So let's play it to the end and then I will withdraw. You're looking at 75 to get this one started. I'm going to say going once, going twice, going 3 times, deck like these, and that one is unsold. Oh, it's unusual. It's so next up is Azagi Marahiro, another one of my favourite varieties, Azagi. They're becoming more and more popular. You've got to see these for what they're going to become again. You've got to have a bit of faith in these. At the minute, it looks pretty plain Jane, but there is going to be red comes on this fish. It's going to come on the cheeks, on the belly, in the pectoral fins. There's a fantastic example in Pond 10. If anybody wants to have a look at that one, all these fish heading the same way. Fantastic koi. This is Marahiro toe size 20 centimeters. Any bids?
No bids. So
no bids.
45.
£45. Wow. Yeah.
It's one of them ones. It's a long-term project for the Benny to develop.
I think this is it's in the one in Rob's Pond where as it's growing, the scales have grown. It looks like a mackerel scale pattern, almost like a cloud pattern. That beautiful blue on the fish, and then the red just comes from nowhere on them. The one in Pond 10, that was 3 years old and there was no red on it.
No.
But it's just starting to come through now, isn't it? So yeah, amazing fish. £45. give Tracy a shout, bottle of French red or rosé for tomorrow. Are you watching, Trace?
Yeah, I did that. I told him. I put rosé, please, Keith.
Rosés.
That'd be lovely. Thank you.
So hope you heard that. Rosé. Tracy is a rosy girl. Thank you very much. So Azagi, £45. Again, we're not going to lower that starting price on this one. It can go in one of the ponds, and then I'll show you it again next springtime. This one, consider it done. Bless you, Keith. Thank you. So, no takers on the Azagi, £45. There's only one more fish remaining after this one. So fantastic box filler, this one at £45. If you've got fish here and you're wanting to fill a box, you're not going to find an Azagi cheaper than that anywhere, a Japanese one. So, oh, there, Paul's in at £45. Well in there, Paul. Is there anybody else? If not, we're going to end it. It's with Paul at £45. Anybody else fancy go? This is your last call for bids. I'm going to say going once, going twice. A great box filler, that one.
Yeah.
Going 3 times. And that one's yours, Paul. Well done. Last up, Shizui Marahiro, toe size 20 centimetres. I wonder if Brian's watching. This is Brian's type of fish, this one. Beautiful red. Let's start. Any starting bids?
No starting bids.
Let's go for £1 then.
Go for £1.
Start for £1. There's your bargain of the day, folks. Bid away. £1 to get it going.
This is the last boy for today.
Again, ideal. Shizui, like Shizui. Marahura ones tend to have this beautiful deep red colour on them. It's got the darker scales on the backbone. That's what a lot of people call the zipper line. Nice clean head. This will just grow. It is what it is. It's a bonny, nice koi. Great colour. Great shape.
So Neil's opened us up at 25. Just missed out there, Robert, Richie and Paul.
Yeah, the zipper goes all the way as well, doesn't it? It's one thing when the zipper, anybody who like specialises in Shizui, or they like to see the zipper line right from the back of the head, that row of scales running right down to the tail. And this one it's all the way down. It's going to look pretty good, this, with some size on it and some bulk. So Neil's got it at £25. Last one of the day.
Steal of the day by the looks of it.
Will say, folks, I'll be in the TikTok shop at 2:30. The only way is koi. We're going to get a few discounts on some goods. We're going to go through the best sellers from the TikTok shop today. So you'll get a chance of getting a bit of extra discount off any of our top selling products from the TikTok shop, including the Takazumi food. If you are ready for Takazumi food, now you want to be thinking about switching from mix if you're unheated. Start blending in a little bit of the Gold Plus and Vital, and you can also keep blending in a little bit of the Takazumi Easy just for some sinking food for the fish. Keep an eye out on your water parameters. If the nitrite starts to rise, now's the time to start slowly reducing the feed, but let your water parameters and your fish guide you in terms of your feeding ratio and amount. Back to the Shizui, Regan at 34.
Just waiting on Neil.
There's Brian, look. Do you have the 10 kg on Takazumi? Yeah, we'll be putting some, we've got 10 kgs of all Takazumi in at the minute, Brian. A little bit thin on the mix. There's only 2 bags of mix. Remember, if you do want to stock up for next year as well, because undoubtedly the prices will go up in the new year. All the taxidermy food has got a really good date on it of 2 years plus, so you can get it and put it to one side and avoid any price hikes next year. So Neil's gone 40 on the Shizui. Regan's finished. Harry's bidding with his own money today. I saw Ashley say if you're bidding, it's going out of your pocket money. Neil's got it at £40. And thank you everybody for joining us. We have just got to pick the
Burn the bill winner.
the burn the bill winner at the end. So good luck if you've bought one of today's fish. You'll be entered into the wheel. It won't be next Saturday your draw. It'll be 4 weeks time. No, it'll be next Saturday. The draw.
Yeah, next Saturday, and then the person who wins it next week, who gets drawn out, will be the following month.
So Harry's finished. It's with Neil at 40. I'm going to end this one, folks. I'm going to say going once, going twice, going 3 times, and that one is yours, Neil. Well done. You were determined to get one today. There it is. Beautiful Shizui. Yeah, just sorry about that little stall in the middle. But enjoyed the auction. Thank you from us both. Yeah, we're going to burn the bill now. So I'll tell you what, Trace, you come and pick one.
Do you want to come pick one, Trace?
Want me to pick one?
Yeah.
That one.
So Mick Freer.
So Mick Freer, you're in burn the bill next week for that Sankey. So Mick's in it for £75 credit note for his fish that he's purchased today. Thank you, everybody. We'll be back at 2:30 on TikTok. The only way is Koi is our TikTok name, and failing that, hopefully we'll see you all on the website on Friday for the fastest finger first.
Are you drawing the burn the bill next week?
Yeah,
It'll be
burn,
on next week.
yeah, burn the bill will be drawn at 11 a.m. just before the auction next Saturday. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next week.